Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, January 28th, 2021 at 1:03 a.m. So I turned off the fan for everybody. And I don't even know if the maintenance men came to fix, if they came to knock on my door to try to fix the fan because I was I dozed off to sleep and didn't realize I slept for about 5 hours, in addition to 2 or 3 hours that I had, early yesterday morning. So I think I went to bed at fell asleep at 1:30 yesterday morning when I attempted to go at about 11:20 last night. No, I'm sorry, the night before last, because now it's Thursday. But I'm talking about Tuesday night. And then I didn't get to fall asleep until 1:30, and then I had that nightmare, and then I woke up at 4:30 like 4:39 in the morning, and then I couldn't go back to sleep until after 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and then woke up, and I don't remember if it was somewhere between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I don't know if the maintenance man came to knock on my door to see about the fan or not. But I just turned it off so it wouldn't be too loud. But now that I turned it off, I'm able to hear the TV outside. From across the hall. So that's why I put these in my ear. So all I ate was one meal yesterday. It was after I woke up after 3 o'clock, and then I got up and I went to I don't want to say where I went, but because I don't want the perps to get ideas, even though they did have one person who I knew was a perp come up in there after I did and he ate. But the customer service lady, uh, the waitress, she went above and beyond and tried her hardest to go out of her way, to try to be the best customer service waitress that she can be, at least went out of her way, and she was talkative, she was nice and everything. And she wanted to make sure I was satisfied and happy and okay. Then I went to fake Walmart, and my head wasn't on straight mentally because of being sleep deprived and tired. And I was sleep deprived and tired still, and not all that long ago woke up and then went to eat, but I knew I needed to go get some food because I wanted to be able to do it when the weather was nice and before the weather was trying to change, because now it's supposed to be back into 30s, 40s, and 50s again, at least for a couple of days, and then for a few days next week it's supposed to be nice and beautiful, and then back to cold and rainy and all that craziness later on. So I bought some food at Walmart, and I didn't I mean of course I had the gang stalking and harassment and stuff. I guess it's sometimes not as recognizable in the store because I'm still learning the tactics myself. Not all of them. Some of them, a lot of them I know, but they might be some subtle tactics that I'm just saying out, like there might be some tactics out there that I didn't know was a tactic. But I know what's happening to me that's offensive, and like I didn't get to put it on film because it happened so fast in an instant. But they had a guy who went to go to customer service, and he waited till he got walked right by me to throw a piece of trash on the ground on purpose inside the store. But I know that when I try to go to the clearance section, for some reason, the perps like to get me right there and try to mob me and trying to run me off away from they try to rob me and try to run me off away from that area for whatever reason. And it's mainly the clearance aisle. But I bought mainly fruits. I bought about 4 or 5 days worth of food, and I bought mainly fruits and vegetables. I mean, I wanted to try something different and something new. I mean, I think I tried tamarind flavor of drinks or whatever in the past, or maybe even some candy, and I didn't like it at all. But for health reasons, I just wanted to try it. Um, I guess it would be considered fresh, but I wanted to try to see what tamarind, try to be open minded and try to give tamarind a chance. And I bought these some kind of yellow flesh kiwi that's supposed to be sweeter than regular kiwi. And I bought me some you know, the tart cherry juice and some coconut water. And what vegetables did I buy? I bought some spring mix and some little carrots and radishes. Spring mix, carrots, radishes. And one more thing of, I don't remember, of vegetables that I bought. But my mind wasn't even, my mind wasn't even, you know, thinking straight or all the way there. And I had to buy some more pink Himalayan salt and apple cider vinegar. And I bought like two plastic plates, a cup, and a bowl, so I wouldn't have to be buying paper plates and all that, since I'm supposed to be anticipating to be here until the 10th. Because when I get my money, I'm supposed to I only have enough to be able to afford to stay here 1 week. So from February 3rd to the 10th, I only have enough money out of my Social Security money to stay here for a week. But it's like I also bought some Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread, since they make it like it as if it takes the place of they make it like as if the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread would take the place of, your beans and rice. But I still bought 2 cans of beans as well. And I don't remember offhand everything I bought. Oh, and I think I bought some cucumbers. That's the other vegetable that I bought. Well, I heard that it's considered a fruit, but people eat it like a vegetable, like tomatoes. Excuse me. So I spent almost $70. I think about $66 and something cents. And 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 I also bought like 2 cans of sardines. It really does seem like the food prices are going up. But at Dollar Tree, it seemed like that location seemed like they have mainly snacks and junk food and junk freezer food rather than, healthy food. but they still have some food that you have to have a stove and cook. So I don't even know if I might have to go back to the store. But I think I'm going to try to just make do with what I have for the next few days. And me trying to make do with what I have for the next few days. And then, I don't know yet. Because every now and then I might treat myself to ordering food or delivering food. But well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I mean, I finally ate at Waffle House, and it was refreshing to be treated with respect for once. You know, and just everything went well. But I mean, it just felt so good again to finally get to eat some grits and a waffle, and I had ham, eggs, and let's see, cheesy grits, waffle, ham, eggs, and biscuit. I didn't have the toast, but I had the biscuit, and I had orange juice. So that was all I ate yesterday, and I was still too full to eat anything later. By the time 9 o'clock came around, 9 o'clock at night came around, and I was sleepy and tired again. So I fell asleep at a little after 9:30, and then I woke up. It was sometime after midnight, like 12:04 a.m. I woke up, and now it's 1:15 a.m. exact, and I'm feeling kind of wide awake right now. But just like I hate being awake in the middle of the night, I hate. I mean, I nowadays I try to not eat in the middle of the night as well, and I don't want that to be a habit. And I mean, and when I was in my teenage years, the foster mom used to get mad at me and yell at me and get on my case and try to bully, harass, and lecture me about sleeping during the day because I would come home from school and then go to sleep. But she had me on all those psychiatric medications. And so I would scratch my head and wonder, well, why does she condemn me for sleeping during the day and she sleep during the day? If she would have make it my responsibility to wake her up at 6 o'clock p.m., not the other kids in the house, but just me, she would make it my responsibility to wake her up at 6 o'clock in the evening so she can get ready to prepare to go to the fake IDMR cult meetings. And then she would have me come back and wake her up in another 30 minutes. And then, then she'll come back and sleep some more and then have me come back. You know how it goes. Until it's that time come, like 7:20, and then she get mad and blame me for the reason why she was late for the fake IDMR cult meetings. It'll be like a typical, the meetings are Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday. But, it's the fact that it's about 1:15 or whatever in the morning, and I know y'all probably might tell me don't be hard on myself or so strict on myself, but sometimes all it can take is once for something to become a habit. But I'm hungry to want to go and eat something right now. And I should have went and bought me some meat. I just bought a couple of cans of sardines, and I already have one can of tuna, but I should have bought me some meat to eat. And I mean, the store ain't going nowhere. I can always go back to the store, but I should have bought me some meat to eat and some I already had some leftover potatoes from the other day. I already had some leftover potatoes, and there's not many, like two more servings worth of potatoes that I had already had, and like I think I have about 4 eggs, and I still have about 4 packs of oatmeal. But I probably should have bought some more meat, or else I'll be weak and hungry a lot. But I bought what I can carry, and I was just barely able to do that because when I try to go to any of the restaurants, they start tripping about my buggy over there. So I didn't want to have to, me go out to eat and then run back to get my buggy and then go back to the store. But I should have bought me some of those meatballs again. And I've been feeling bitter and upset about the people at the deli at fake Walmart because when I try to go get the rotisserie deal, they're always extremely rude to me and telling me that the chicken is not ready yet. So I mean, and then of course I'm not allowed to ask them when is a good time to come back, but they just have filthy attitudes, like very harsh for no reason when I try to go see about because you can get two rotisserie chicken deals and two sides for $10, but when I first got it, the lady was extremely pleasant and nice to me and went out of her way to do her best. And then, the last couple, 2 or 3 times I tried to go, they were extremely rude and try to tell me that I have to have the exact deal that was on display. But I was able to, at first they let me have and corn and macaroni and cheese, but then now they try to say I have to stick to the mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, and then they're always like pretty rude with trying to tell me that the food is not ready yet. So I'm forbidden or not allowed to get that deal, and it's just like I felt kind of a little angry and a little bitter and upset, and feeling like it's just not fair that I get treated like that while they can still keep their jobs criminally, illegally, and undeservingly. So I've been feeling like when if I end up having a backwards sleep schedule or a messed up circadian rhythm and everything like that, that makes me feel emotionally depressed. I'm I'm feeling hungry right now, but I'm afraid that, if I try to go and eat, it might throw off my sleep even more. But then again, because I end up lingering because I still, um, if I end up lingering because how when after you eat, and sometimes your mind is still active after you eat, and then you can't sleep after you eat. So I don't want to take that chance. But I think I'm starting to feel mildly sleepy again, excuse me. But, I know I have to feel well rested so that I can be able to concentrate, focus, and perform better with writing my books. And my books, the writings will make more sense and be more coherent, if I'm well rested rather than sleep deprived. But when I would be downtown at the coffee shop and trying to write my short stories and not allowed to go to sleep, it's something I can try to do in order be keep my mind occupied in that torture of trying to force yourself to stay awake, or else get banned from there. Even if I doze off and fall asleep, um, involuntarily and without my knowledge, not even realizing that I dozed off and fell asleep. So for the past couple of days, I took like almost the last bits of the magnesium supplement, and then the other I have like maybe one more scoop left of the last of the magnesium uh, supplement, and then it won't be anymore. But I won't be able to have the money for any more until next week, and then I finally get the opportunity to go and buy some more. But I just got some different beans because I didn't want to keep on buying the same kind of beans. I wanted to get different varieties of beans in my diet. So I don't even know if I should just go and take the chance and just go and eat something right now, and it's 1:25 in the morning. If I should just go and get me something to eat. But I'm gonna go now because anytime soon, they'll send me a warning. Plus, I gotta keep my space open in case something crazy happens. So thanks for listening, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.